Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Come on in, add a good girlfriend. Come on in, add a good girlfriend. It is Sunday. Y'all get on up in here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Y'all come on in here. Happy Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Hey. I can plug up my Instapot too because I just took my beans out. So I can plug this up so it can just get a little, let's put it on warm. Be warming these beans up. Got it on warm. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Regina. Good morning, Miss Gloria. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Teresa. How you doing, Miss Vendetta? Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning. Happy Sunday, y'all. Know some of y'all up getting ready to go to church. I'm a little bit late this morning because I just slept right on like I said I wasn't going to get up at 4 o'clock. Got up at 4:30, went back to bed. Bama said, you said you're going to get up. I said, well, I'm going to get up earlier than 9. Denise, good morning. Terrence, good morning. Cynthia, good morning. Tanjay, good morning. Tasha, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How everybody doing? Erlene, good morning. How are you, baby? Dr. Rose, good morning. Happy Sunday, boo. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Sunday, Monday. Glenda, good morning, baby. Lisa Clark, good morning, Shug. Hey, y'all. What's going on with everybody? Good morning, Miss Cordia. Good morning, Perline. Good morning. How are you, babe? How are you? Vandella. Good. Vandella? Yeah. Good morning. How are you? Miss Cordia. Good morning. How you doing? Tammy. Good morning. How are you, Mama? How are ya? Miss Teresa said, yes, I'm getting ready for church. Okay. No, you would be getting ready, Miss Teresa. Getting on ready, go. Getting in now. Get in there. Get in there. Denise, good morning. How are you? Dorothy, good morning. How are you? Eva, good morning. How you doing, boo? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Pamela, good morning. How are you? Dorothy, good morning, baby. How are ya? Hey, good morning. Tanya, good morning, girl. How you doing? Beverly, good morning. Cause Bentley was up at 4:30, y'all. Y'all saw Bentley. Bentley was up at 4:30 playing. He had Bama. Kelly, good morning. Good morning, Miss Kelly. Good morning. Sharon, good morning. Michelle, good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Getting ready for church, too. You getting ready for church, too, Miss Kelly? Get on in now. Ours don't start at 10:30. I'm going to be in now. I'm going to be out of here with y'all. Margaret, good morning. Tammy, good morning, Sugar. Good morning, Tammy, Miss Tammy. Suzanne, good morning, love. Good morning. Good morning. Lakeithia, good morning. Teresa and Randy, good morning, love. Good morning. How everybody doing? Did y'all have a good day yesterday? Faye, good morning. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hey, good morning to you, and you. Good morning, Miss Cheek. Good morning. Would you be my neighbor? Miss Jamie. Good morning, Talisha. Good morning, love. Lynn. Good morning, boo. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss B, good morning, baby. James, good morning. How you doing, Mr. James? How are ya? Denise, what's going on, Shug? What's going on? Lana, that Lana, what's going on? Good morning, baby. Niecy, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yep, it's going to be a good day today. Yes, yes, yes. Delinda, good morning. Mama Dale, good morning. I swear I got to start packing today, y'all. I swear I do. Y'all, I'm going to put Nah, I ain't gonna put it on everything I love. To take that back, Sally. Dale, Mama Dale, good morning. Sandra, good morning. Miss Sharon, good morning. I'm not gonna put it on everything I love because I get distracted real quick. Miss Joanne, good morning. Miss Charlene, good morning. Shalon, good morning. Lynn said, I ain't gonna put it on everything I love because online I be done got someone sat down and got on the move real quick. One move. Anna, good morning, baby. Good morning. Zanita, good morning, Shug. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. How are you, baby? How are you? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Naomi, good morning. How are you, baby? Faith, good morning. Faith over fear. Good morning. That's what I call you, Faith. That faith over fear, baby. Mr. Johnny, good morning. How you doing? How you doing, Stacy? Good morning. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Scylla. Hey, Priscilla. Gonna call you Scylla. Scylla, girl. Hey, Priscilla. Tam, good morning. She said, welcome to Miss Sally neighborhood. All the way. Deborah, what's going on? Lisa, what's going on, baby? Good morning. Charlotte, good morning, love. Good morning. Cynthia, good morning, baby. Good morning. How are you, Miss Cynthia? Miloma, good morning. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Cynthia, good. The other Miss Cynthia, good morning. Miss Lolita, good morning, Sugar. Miss Mary, good morning. How y'all gals and guys doing out there in these streets, in the ATL streets? I'm in the ATL streets at home today. Vanessa, what's for breakfast? Nothing. We going straight into dinner. I just put the neck bones on. I got my neck bones on, nothing. I got my neck bones on and I got my butter beans over there warming up. I'm finna put on some white rice. I'm finna make a pan of cornbread right fast. And I'm gonna make this man a devil food cake. Because that's what he wanted, honey. It's out the box. Don't even worry about it. Definitely ain't from scratch. Not with Sally. Baby, this is boxed. Okay? It's gonna be boxed. Yeah, sure is. So I got my neck bones on, bringing them to a board. Then we're gonna, good morning, Miss Kathy. Good morning, Miss Mary. We're gonna pour this first water off. I let my first water on my neck bones boil first. Then I pour that first water off, and then I get my neck bones back on and season them and put my onions and stuff in them. That's what I do now. But good morning, everybody. Let's tell y'all who birthdays it is today and sing the birthday song before we get started with this meal back here behind me. I'm trying to cook before it get hot. Good morning to I'm going to say happy birthday to the first person that I ever loved. Facebook just notified me that I was on 10 minutes after I'm on. The first person I ever loved in my life birthday is today, which is my oldest daughter, Naquia Walker. Sakithia Rogers, happy birthday. Miss Sharon Mason, happy birthday. Miss Sheila Wells, happy birthday. Son Newbell, happy birthday. Janice Hankins, happy birthday. RJ Sewell, my boy RJ birthday. Enos Tate, Barbara Wembley. Miss Barbara, it's your birthday. Laura Michelle Mitchell and Vanessa Hill. And it's also Miss Charlene Morris. Happy birthday to you all. I want to sing happy birthday to you. I want to sing happy birthday to you. I want to sing happy birthday. Say happy birthday. A happy birthday to you. I want to sing happy birthday to you. I want to sing happy birthday to you. I want to sing happy birthday. Say happy birthday. Say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Look, It's your birthday. You better party like it's your birthday. You better sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Because it's your birthday. Whatever you do today, take yourself out to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you can't do wine, coke will do you absolutely just fine. Let me wash my hands right quick. And I'm going to bring y'all on over while we take these neck bones to another level. Well, I'm going to get my onion out. I had to wash my hands again because I had the phone in my hand. So I didn't want to have the phone in my hand. And had a phone in my hand with be touching the phone, and then I'm cooking my dinner. So I don't want to have my phone around. Let me get some onions right fast. If you know me, you know. If you don't want to cry and you new over here, you don't want to cry when you chop onions, cut your onion in half, okay? Cut your onion in half. You will not cry. You will not cry, okay? The reason you ain't going to cry is because you're not going to take that eye off that onion, all right? You're not going to take the eye off the onion. You're going to peel your onion, and you're going to leave that eye part on your onion right there. So you're able to handle it and control the onion. What you do is when you take that, cut the bottom part of your onion off, it causes your onion to seep. And that's what caused your eyes to burn. That when grandma and them had to use the big matches and everything. You know, they had them big matches in their mouth back in the day. Tears be flying everywhere like you at somebody's funeral. It's like, Lord have mercy. Just done cried because I can't cry and got another shit to cry. Cried the last among the onions. And see, whatever you do, keep your eye on your onion. And you can cut your onion any way you want to. You just want to cut your onion in half so that you don't take that eye part off. So if you didn't know that, now you learned something today. Now you got you something new to go tell your friends. Look, I learned this over the salad yesterday. That if I leave this eye, the bottom part of that onion on, as long as you leave that on, you won't be doing no crime. My Gucci crew been knew that. They been knew it ever since they been fooling with me. And I always give you a good tip about this here kitchen. But this kitchen can get some type of way out of control. Now I'm gonna take, and to each his own what you do. Get myself out of bed. To each his own what you may do. But with me, what I like to do, when I boil any of my meat that I'm boiling, dealing with, I pour my first water off. Girl, you got them shine bones on. I got them shine bones on, Teresa. I'm finna pour the first water off them shine bones right now. Risa, I'm finna pour the first set of water off them shine bones. I got them shine bones on, honey. I like to pour my first water off. You know, to each his own. You don't have to pour your water off if that ain't what you want to do. I do it. I like to bring them to a good boil, which you'll see them right here. Let me show you. So I pull them out. Look. I brought them to a real good boil. Real good boil. They at a good boil. They at a good speed, baby. They going. So what I'm finna do now is I'm finna pull them off this eye. Good morning, Pre-Shay. I'm going to Pre-Show. I'm going to drive up there today. What time should I ride, baby? Anytime before 12, because it's going to be ready. Pre-Show. Them beans already over there knocking on heaven, dog. They already right there. They already ready here in the Instant Pot. I just turned them back on. They already ready, baby. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all look in there at them in a minute. But wait a minute. I'm going to heat them up just a minute because they've been in the refrigerator. So I want them to come loose so you can get a chance to see them, all right? So let me just let this crank up just a second, the Instant Pot. Now, what I'm going to do, let me get my mittens. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this pot on over here. A shine bone. Grandma, that's a neck bone, shine bone. When you're in the country, you call it shine bone. Remember these, don't soak the vinegar overnight. You remember I left them in my vinegar overnight so they won't blow our top off. So they won't blow our cool. So my head won't be hurting. Can smell that vinegar too. So your top won't be hurting, honey. You want me peeled back like a Cadillac. I showed y'all yesterday how dirty neck bones can be. Don't never let nobody trick you out the street that they done clean no neck bones and you don't see them clean them. Don't let them trick you. But baby, this meat needs to be washed. That meat has to go through too many hands. It has to get done up what it's gonna get done up to. So this is what I like to do to mine. So like I said, if you say what you want to do, you just keep boiling yours once you get them on. You keep yours boiling. Me, I take mine out and take them up through there. And I'm putting them back because we're going to get ready to season them this time. Season them up. All right, what y'all saying? I put that first boil. Yeah, I put that first boil off and try. Shoot. It be still stuck can come off on that first boil. Let me get my fresh water. I just logged on what you cooking. Neck bone, shine bone, neck bone, fresh garden green beans cooking. You got your fresh garden green bean cooking. That's going to be a good time right there. I love a good green bean. Ooh, I love me a good green bean. With some white potato. Ooh, child. I'm going to throw a couple of potatoes over in here on this, on these shine bones. Y'all talking about a good time, baby. That's a good time right there. All right. Now that we got them back on, yeah, how we finna handle them. We got them back on now. Let me go ahead because I'm going to wipe these dishes as we go so that we don't have to be doing none of this. We're going to go ahead and get this together as we go, honey. I do that. Yeah, I do that. I do the same thing with my chitlins and stuff. I do that with my chitlins. I do that with all my food, my meat. If I'm boiling meat like this, I have to let that first boil come through, baby. Come through first boil. Now come on here, y'all, because y'all going to come on down through here with Sally Cat now. We're going to get right back here and get into it. Now, let me get, we're going to get me some black pepper. Get me a little Greek down. Give me a little black pepper, a little Greek down. Let me go get some black pepper. I probably boil mine to salad. Yep, that's what you call it. That's exactly what you call it. That's what mama and them used to call it. Fry boil it, girl. Oh, okay. See, I got all this stuff from mama. I got all this stuff from grandma. Because my grandmama, she was on it. All right, I got my salad you're cooking. Reminds me so much of my mom. She would be 3 years, 3 years next month that she's gone. Good evening. Hey, Miss Carolyn, thank you, baby. You know what? I had one of my followers to tell me yesterday. I had one of my followers to contact me yesterday about my home remedies. She said her grandson nose started bleeding and she couldn't remember nothing to get him to stop. And she said she thought about what I said. She don't have my book. She said, but I thought about what you said, Miss Sally. I thought about putting me a little Greek all-purpose in them and let it go, baby. They finna go and throw these onions in there and they finna ride. They finna ride on out. These baby finna ride on through. They finna get on down through there. Now, you can put whatever you want to in your shine bones, but I think I got what I want in mine. And they be so good, Lord, could you eat the pot, Lord, have mercy. And even though I let them soak in vinegar, I'm still going to pour just a little vinegar in them just to tap it off, okay? Just to make sure we smothered and covered, okay? Just to make sure we covered. All right, just to make sure we good and covered. There you go. Nobody ain't got to worry about their blood pressure. They'll cook about, now, these right here, they'll cook about, I normally cook mine about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, just to let them get good and tender like I want them. And boom, it don't take much for shine bones, baby. It don't take much for them. That's why I did, but she did the home remedy for her grandbaby and ended up stopping his nose from bleeding. She said, Miss Sally, I grabbed them keys and put them in his bag. She said, Miss Sally, it worked. I said, I told you. I told you, you put a piece of brown paper in the roof of their mouth. It can be a brown napkin. It can be a brown paper bag. And put a pair of keys in your bag. Especially y'all people that's on dialysis. That sometimes they line come out and you can't stop them folks from bleeding. Baby, it worked real good for y'all. The doctor thought I was crazy because my brother was up in the hospital and they couldn't get his dialysis line to stop bleeding. And he said, I done been in the hospital all these days. And I said, let me call my sister. Because my sister know what grandmother did. Definitely, she do. And guess what? I knew exactly, I told him exactly what to do. I said, tell somebody in that hospital to bring you a piece of brown paper. They brought him a piece of brown paper. He put it in the roof of his mouth, and I said, you take your car keys and you lay them in your bag. He come in there, the doctor said, your bleeding done stopped. He said, I know. Because my sister taught me how to do it. He told me, what did your sister tell you? He said, put a piece of brown paper in the top of my mouth right here, right here. You just want to lay it in front of there. And he said, she told me to lay my car keys in my hair. Somebody put my car keys in my bag. So to stop it every time. Mama and them did it. Mama and them did it back in the day. And it stopped that bleeding. It still worked. People don't believe in home remedy. Home remedies still work. Home remedies still alive. Got to keep what you know. What mama and them taught you, it's still alive. You just got to keep it going. You got to keep that thing going. All right, let me get my bowl out so we can make some cornbread right quick. Let me get some buttermilk, an egg, and some good stuff for the buttermilk. Because we make homemade cornbread, okay? So let me get what I need. I'm going to get the eggs. Get an egg. Let me grab some buttermilk out of the fridge right now. You got to be making sure. That's all you got to do. I told y'all, my grandmama healed my hand without damn stitch in it. Trying to be grown. Trying to stand up and be grown. She healed my hand without a stitch in it. Good morning, everybody that's just coming on. She healed my hand without a damn stitch in it. When I was younger, with a piece of cardwell. She put a piece of cardwell in there, sprinkled some 10 times and some sugar on it, and wrapped it, and my hand healed. Right here, where I had not hit it. Got it hung on a nail, honey. Baby, please. I ain't got no stitching. Bust the wide on to the white meat. Mama healed it right on up. All right, y'all, I use pearl meal, buttermilk cornmeal. This is what I use. Now, to each his own, whatever you want to use, you use. I use me 3 cups of this. I'm finna put this in my cast iron skillet. I want me a pan of cornbread, baby, with them butter beans. Yes, I do. I don't want the hot water cornbread today. I want a pan, baby. I want that man to be able to stand that cornbread up in that juice off these butter beans, honey. Yes, God. All right. Now, while we waiting, Sally also stand by the home remedy. Yeah, I stand by my home remedy. I ain't going shop fooling around. I'm not going shop. Let me take my skillets out of the oven. Ugh. Woo. Big Bertha be in there. She be heavy, boy. Golly. Big Bertha be about to wear me out. Put my oven on 350. Put my oven on 350. Sell put the car keys where in your bag, and it start to bleeding. In your back. Just have somebody lay them in your bag. Yeah, boy. I have a book, baby. Tell you about your children teething and all this good fashion stuff. All of it. Just tell you all about it. All right, I'm going to use my cast iron skillet. Let me get me a cup of oil. I want me a cup of oil. And I'm going to let it warm up in the oven in my cast iron skillet. They're going in my skillet. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to put it up in there. You're going to put it up in there. Oh, there's Mr. Berry asking about some milk. Mr. Berry, get you a pot of hot water. Mr. Berry, get you a pot of hot water. Put you a pot of water on the stove, hot as you can bear it, and put you some salt in it. And once that water get through, I want you to let that water cool down enough so you can sit with your head over it so it can put this thing. I want you to put a towel over your head and put your head down toward the pot and let that steam from that water, that salt water come up. Baby, it'll break up all that mucus in you. Now, I don't know everything. I forgot some of it. Yeah, we did the egg over the dough and the salt fatties, and that was it. We used the egg over the dough and a man's salt and the daddy salt. It got to be in the daddy salt. If y'all women want to get over morning sickness, let that man get in the bed and you climb over that man, and that man will have the morning sickness. You won't have nothing. You won't have no sign of morning sickness. He'll have the morning sickness. That man will have the morning sickness. You won't have no morning sickness. So if you trying to get out of your morning sickness, and you been throwing up and doing all that and you pregnant, put your husband in that bed, baby. Trust the process of what Sally telling you. Put your man in that bed and put that man in that bed and you put yourself in, you crawl over him. The morning sickness will go to the man and not you. It'll come off you and go to him. So that's what you're gonna do when your man, when you got morning sickness. That part. That part. All right, you're gonna do your 1 cup of water, and you're gonna do your 1 cup of buttermilk. That's what you're gonna do. Now I don't know about sickle cell pain because that's critical. Sickle cell. I have lupus, and I can't figure nothing out for mine, baby. I can tell you that right now. I ain't figured nothing out. Mama, we didn't have them stuff back then. We talking about old school stuff. We didn't have all them sickness back then. We had chicken pox and measles and mumps and things where you had to put the sardine around your neck for the mumps and stuff. We didn't have none of that stuff that we got now. This is the new stuff. Lord, Sally, if I knew that I would have had a third child. yeah, you let that man... Baby, he'll be throwing up from left to right, side to side. He'll be so damn mad with you, girl. But don't tell him till after the pregnancy over. Look, don't tell him till after the baby done come. Say, baby, I got something to tell you. Say, babe, I got something to tell you. He gonna say, what that? Child, you know what? The reason why you was so sick, honey. Okay. All gonna get us. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to find my other measuring cup. The reason why you were so sick, Jumbo and Billy. I'm so short, y'all. Hold on. The reason why you were so sick, Jumbo, you and Billy. I have to get Billy. Lord, I'm short. Oh, I'm on my tiptoe. Okay, here she go. Here she go. I have to get the right one. I don't want to be lying to y'all. I want y'all to see what I be doing from the right measurement so y'all can have them, okay? I can measure it without looking. Now, this the gatekeep. Yo. Now, I'm finna tell you, this the gatekeep right here. This is the secret to the good cornbread. Put you 1/4 cup of sugar in your cornbread. It's not going to be sweet. This is homemade cornbread. It ain't going to be sweet, but it's going to give it a hit, baby, that you didn't know it had. Well, they didn't talk about sickle cell back then. They didn't talk about sickle cell back then. What did you do for the measles rash? When you had when they had the measles, measles and the mumps. I know mama, when mama had measles, you had to let that wear off. You didn't do too much to the measles. But the chicken pox, you used that calamine lotion on the chicken pox and the measles. You used that calamine lotion on that. But you didn't do nothing dramatic with that. Like the mumps, they had to put them sardines in time around there, baby. And when you got, what is it? I done had it 2 times. Shingles. Oh, boy, I thought I was dead with the shingles. The shingles almost be about to kill you. The mumps in the 3rd grade. Sick as a dog. You had the mumps in the 3rd grade. Uh-huh. How you get rid of a UTI? Y'all got to drink water. Drink you some water. That UTI, you need to drink water. You need to also drink cranberry juice. A UTI can make you very, very sick. It can make you delusional. A UTI make you real sick if it don't heal. But a UTI, you need to drink water, and you need to drink a lot of cranberry juice for a UTI. It's nothing you can do at home for a UTI. What did you do when you got burnt? To talk to fire. They took Jeremy. My grandmama took them to an old man. This old man, Mr. Shoutout Thomas, he used to talk to fire to children. He talked to fire to my cousin Jessica when she got burnt. Real bad. He talked to fire to her to ease the pain so that she wouldn't be doing all that crying, because she was doing lots of crying. She was doing a lot of crying because that fire was in her. What happened if he was not the baby daddy? What you mean, what if he wasn't the baby daddy? Well, you need a baby daddy salt. You need to find your baby daddy. With the measles, you drink Red Rock ginger ale. She said with the measles, drink Red Rock ginger ale. See, somebody else knows something that I don't know, because I don't know nothing about that one. I don't know nothing about that one. Because, see, a lot of that didn't happen in the household when I was in it. I just got what mama had. And it wasn't the measles. Measles when back then, measles and chicken pox and mumps and stuff like that. Oh my God, Sally, I had the shingles in high school. Lord have mercy. Girl, don't no shingle hurt. Don't them damn shingle hurt. My mama is very old. She told me they spoke about sickle cell. See, I don't know. I ain't never heard nobody say that. Any of y'all on here ever heard them talk about sickle cell and stuff back in the day? I've never heard them. Like in the 70s and 80s and 90s, sickle cell wasn't brought up at all. Not when I was growing up. It wasn't. Yes, that UTI flatline. You will. That UTI will take you back out of here. All right, you're going to get your oil. And you're going to pour it in your cornbread mix, honey. That 1 cup of oil. And now we finna whip this cornbread. When did you have the shingles? Because my doctor just gave me a shot for the shingles. I had the shingles 2 times back to back. In 2018 and in 2019. Back to back. I had them back to back. Like to kill me. Girl, them things meat, they'll kill you. You can't let them eat. Oh, you can't let them eat. You can't let them eat, honey. I never heard of that mention. Me either. I ain't never heard of it mentioned. Because, see, like I say, that's the reason why I tell y'all. Yes, my brother had a trait back then. See, like I tell y'all, back in when we was young, when we were coming up, a lot of stuff wasn't mentioned, wasn't brought about back then. They didn't talk about it. So therefore, we didn't know. It wasn't talked about. Didn't hear me either. Let me tell you what I did hear about though. Provo. Put that real little sip of buttermilk. Provo was something that was out back then. And Polo, what is it? Polo. It was something that was out back then. Polo was out back then. And keeping the children from walking back when I was coming up. But anything else, nothing drastic. They would not be telling y'all grandma now they lived their best life and they ate out the land. Yes, we studied in high schools in the 70s. I had 2 shots to prevent shingles. For the one thing, not because they really didn't have doctors back then. No, they didn't have no doctors back then. When I came up, midwives was a thing. My grandmama was a midwife. She delivered the babies. It wasn't nothing back then that was out, because grandma was a midwife. So we didn't have no doctor. Dr. Sam and Dr. Wallace. I remember when Dr. Jane Duncan first came to Butler, Georgia, we thought we had some. Dr. Duncan. I remember that. Y'all getting this cornbread pulled up, honey. I remember when Dr. Jane Duncan came. You thought you had yourself some, honey. We were so happy because we had a doctor. We had a doctor back then. And we were happy as hell because we had a doctor other than Dr. Sam and Dr. Wallace downtown in Reynolds. And it was a little storefront doctor. They did it all. That's some good cornbread right there. That cornbread gonna be good. Yeah, I didn't hear of it, but if some of y'all saying y'all studied it in school, I ain't hear. I ain't heard of it. But you know, hey, y'all know how we roll. Like we got that cornbread now. Huh. My son had the shingles at 20. Shingles, I'm telling you, the shingles about to take you out of him. The shingles about to let you go, girl. You'll be like, oh, I just let myself go. So you want to make you a good cast iron skillet, the right amount and the right measurement of cornbread in a cast iron skillet, 8-inch, 3 cups of cornmeal, 1 cup of buttermilk, 1 cup of water, 1 egg, 1 cup of oil, and there you go. And 1/4 cup of sugar, and there you will. Good pan of cornbread. Make some damn good dressing. Oh God, really do. Make some good dressing, guys. Dressing be real good. That dressing be so good. Your shingles ain't no joke. Shingles is not a joke. Shingles is not a joke at all. I was gonna make a homemade banana pudding. I didn't go to the market yesterday. After I did 5 stoves, I said I was over it. I was over it. I was over it, child. Once I got to the 5th stove, I was over it. Yeah, egg. I just told you egg, Miss Shonda. I told y'all the egg. 3 cups. The recipe on my page. But the one that's on my page is for that 9x13 pan. The one that's for the cast iron skillet, you would just deduct 1 cup. I think I got 4 up there for the 9x13. For your cast iron skillet, is 3 cups of cornmeal. That's the only difference. Because if you put 4 cups in it, it's gonna have your bread too thick. You don't want your bread thick. You don't want your bread too thick. I have heard of both of mine. All right, let me get my bowl out so I can go get some rice. Cause they gonna eat that. They gonna have rice, honey. White wine. I know you lying. How you lying, Sally? I know you got some rice. You don't lie. Good Sunday morning. Good Sunday morning. Now you're easing on the Sunday morning. Yo, honey, I'm getting on out the way. Yeah. What you gonna do, Sally? Get on out the way. Getting on up out of here. Getting straight up out my way. Straight gone. Let me get my right pan. Hold on, y'all. Get my right pan. Getting on. She's inside. She's gonna get on out of here. Yes, go on, honey. Uh-oh. tell you right now, why y'all trying to hold the hostage in him? Shit ain't gonna do. Trying to hold yourself hostage. Woo, child. Oh, Lord, help me. Help me, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Y'all go buy my remedy book if you want to get you a remedy. It's over there on Amazon. You can go to Amazon and get it. Yes, you can. You can go to Amazon and you can get the book. You'll have it. Teaching your grandchildren how to walk and things, and got all my little funny pictures in there, and just so much going on in that book. A little history on Sally. Y'all want to make y'all some perfect rice. Here you go. The recipe gonna be, if you can't make rice, because I had people that couldn't make rice, but hey, now they making the perfect rice around here. Everybody can't make rice. Everybody can't cook rice. One of my girls at the post office, she can't cook it. First time I heard sickle cell TLC bone had. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, T-Boys had it. Yeah. All right, now I'm finna just rinse this. Take some of this sodium off of this starch, off of this rice. I have my pot comes with a strainer. I got this from QVC. They don't sell them anymore. So before you even ask, I can tell you now, they don't carry it anymore. That way you don't lose your rice. You don't lose no rice. You just losing water. Rinsing your rice off. All that starch. Bring some of that starch out that rice. That pot save you because it got a strain in it now. But you ain't losing none of your rice. All right, now, here you go. For the ones that don't cook rice, can't cook rice, we can rinse that rice off. That's how we did. For the people who in the back can't cook the rice, per 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. So I did 2 cups of rice. That means they get 4 cups of water. It's gonna make the perfect rice. You're gonna bring this rice to a boil, and then you're gonna turn this rice off, and you're gonna lower, and you're gonna let that rice cook, and you're gonna let that rice go ahead on, and once that rice starts swelling, it's gonna swell and seal the rest of the deal. You won't have no donkey rice, no rice or nothing. Come on around here so y'all can get on in there. For the ones on that back burner. You're going to put your rice right there. And there your rice is. There's your rice is. Go rice, go. Go rice, go. All right, here go these butter beans back here. Here these butter beans go. They done set overnight and just created a monster down in there. Yes, God goodness. Lord. Y'all, why Bentley think that these roads is his? Me and him got tied up. After I got through cleaning up my kitchen yesterday, he came in here, sat in front of this stove like he was a statue. I took some pretty pictures of him. And then after I made him get out the one in front of the stove, he went over there and got at the one on the front of the refrigerator. I said, these are not yours. The lady sent them to me, Bentley. She did. She did. They are not yours. He done took my blanket from Miss G and everything. Just do what he want to do. Look at us. Look at them butter beans down in there. We're going to break that meat up right there. We're going to break all the meat up. One lady said they having no meat in there for her. Man, well, what do you want, honey? Because it got a lot of meat in them beans. So I don't know what she might have wanted in her beans. But she said, baby, you ain't got enough meat, baby. It's an add load of, wait a minute, they get the fog up out this flying. Look, it got an add load of meat in it down now. Them beans got meat, the galore. To the gods, honey. I don't know what every spoon you picking up, you got meat. Look at that. All that lean meat, honey. Ooh-wee. Look. Ooh, child. You got yourself a wonderful chicken dinner. She said, you ain't got enough meat in them greens. I said, girl, that's a lie. What you want? You gonna overtake the beans with meat. You got pigtails in here. It's finna be 8 o'clock. It's 7:55. 7:55, boo. Look at that. You got you plenty of meat, honey. Grab you a big pot up. Look at that. Boy, you got you plenty of meat. You better eat. Better get around that table and eat, honey. You don't need nothing but some cornbread and some tomatoes. And that cha-cha. And that cha-cha-cha. Ooh. I'm going to cut me some onions and I'm going to cut some tomatoes up and get that cha-cha pickle. Girl, it's enough meat in them beans. This y'all live, Miss Sharon. I don't know what she was looking at. She says, I need some more meat. She ain't got enough meat in them beans. I said, the devil is a lie. It is. It's a lie. It's enough meat in them damn beans. Oh, what she talking about? There's a plenty of meat, ain't it, girl? Woo, them beans loaded with the meat. Girl, them beans gonna be good. Oh, they so good, y'all. They so good. Oh, God. I can't wait to get them. I'm going to cut some onions up in mine. Slide me. I got me a fresh tomato out my garden. I'm going to slide me some tomato up in mine. And I'm going to put me some of that cha-cha pickle in mine. And y'all can quit calling me. Don't call my phone and ask me about nothing. Because, honey, we not going to do this. No. Beans look good. Hello. Don't want to sit on the hardwood floor more. He ain't sitting on the hardwood floor. He got a big pillow. He got his own stuff. Y'all know my baby spoiled. Girl, all that. I don't know what she want. I don't know what she wanted. The lady, I don't know what she wanted. I got, in them beans, I got smoked cured pigtails. And I also have a cured ham hock in there. Sally, did you buy one of those pretty roast yesterday? I didn't get one, Miss G. I'm going to go back and get me one when I get back home. Look at that. Bentley got his own stuff. He got his own stuff. I got my boy a big pillow so he can lay down. He got his own stuff. Y'all know Bentley spoiled, and then he lay on the couch. But he wants to take everything that consists of me. Somebody give me something, he want to take it. So I need a bowl with cornbread and cha-cha. I told you, girl, I knew it. Cha-cha pickle, you wanted it. I knew it. He want to sit on these roads, though. He want to sit down yonder. Come on, Miss Judy. You come on. He want to sit on that one, and then he want to sit on this one. And he stretch out on that one. He stretch out. Bentley, this lady didn't send this stuff to you. He'll come in the kitchen when I cut the lights out, because he know he ain't allowed in my kitchen when I'm in it. Miss Judy said, pray for me. Hey, Miss Judy, y'all make sure y'all pray for Miss Judy. Miss Judy said she need prayer. She need prayer. I got to find the daggone cake mix. What the shit did I do with the cake mix yesterday? Let me find that cake mix, y'all. I got a cake mix for this man some cake. I got a cake mix for this man a cake now. This man said he want a cake. That's a lemon right there. That man don't want that. He want him to do food. And I bought the stuff, and I know I did. I got the icing. I got cream cheese icing. Because I don't make nothing for stretch, baby. I can't even do, okay, here they go in my face. I can't even do a cake, baby. I ain't even going to tell y'all my life. I'm not even finna get the line with y'all. Because y'all, the Gucci crew know me. If it's a cake, baby, it's about. She need Jesus to take the wheel. Them beans got that meat, baby. That's what when I bring it to the table, y'all will see it for Thanksgiving. The ones that come in for Thanksgiving, they'll see it, baby. They get all that good meat. I'm going to have a pork pan with pig feet and pigtails and yells in it. I missed it, Miss Sally Wells Bentley. Bentley upstairs. He upstairs. He ain't came down yet because Bama ain't came down. If one of us come downstairs, he won't come if the other one ain't down here. He stay upstairs till he make everybody come back downstairs. And he's so bougie, y'all, and so uppity. Bama almost caused him to get in trouble yesterday. Because Bama said, Sally. I said, what? He said, you better go out there and get your little Boy, I said, what he done did? He used the bathroom. And I said, Bam? He said, what? I said, where did he use the bathroom at? He said, right in front of the bathroom. I said, hold up. I said, have you changed his pads in his cage? Nope. I didn't even put him no pad down in his cage. I had forgot. I said, that's why he used the bathroom in front of the bathroom door. He ain't going to use it no other place if he don't use it right there in front of that bathroom door because you ain't changed. I said, now, see, you almost like the costume to get in trouble. And, baby, he came down here when Bama had no told on him. He came down here and he looked at me. And I said, you know you did wrong, right? You know you did wrong, baby. He took that tail and when it got on that pillow. And he ain't say nothing else. So you cook. Thank you, Miss Margaret. With some hot water. I'm doing a whole pan good. I got me a whole pan and I want to stand it up like the oldest. I want to stand it up. All right, let me make this stay warm. Hold on. But yeah, he know better. And I said, yeah, Bama almost caused my baby to get in trouble. All right, I got them beans staying warm. Sally, add buttermilk to the box cake instead of water. Add buttermilk. I ain't finna do that. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I ain't trying to do nothing extra to it. I ain't. He just did. He like when I do them in the oven like that. He like it because he said it be so soft. Baby, I ain't trying to put no extra work on salad. Not on Tam Fam. I'm all right. He gonna be fine. Not pie. I can't wait to eat salad grocery. Baby, you know what? Teresa, you know we have a good time. We had a good time. My stomach growled. You know we had a good time, Teresa, the last Thanksgiving event. It's gonna be even more better this time, girl. I'm gonna cook so much shit, it don't make no sense. Salad, what you cooking for dinner today? Butter beans and okra, white rice, neck bones with potatoes, cornbread, and I'm gonna make them man a bot devil food cake. I got it over here. I got it right here. But I appreciate you telling me the hint. You told me to put some buttermilk in it instead of the water. I might put it in there, but honey, he like it when I salad. You finna make me get up in the kitchen and cook. Come on, girl, you got to get up before it get too hot. Shit, done told y'all on her so bad last, but God keep me. Okay, man, Natasha, y'all pray for me. Natasha, she's sharing so bad. Good morning. Listen. Y'all get on in the kitchen before it get too hot. Shit, it's gonna be too hot. It's gonna be too hot to be doing all of that. Then he gonna get in here and take the best of us. Shit, now. I'm gonna already be done. This man can eat it. This man can eat it at 10 o'clock if he want to. He can eat it 10. He can eat it 10, child. Shit, go on, eat your supper. You can either add milk to that cake instead of water. Okay, milk, okay. Sally, I'm not cooking today. I'm at church. Oh, okay. You gonna eat at church. Okay. I'm thinking about a cabbage. Well, that don't take long. A cabbage don't take long at all. A cabbage about a good 20 minute, good 20, 30-minute meal. A cabbage. A good fried cabbage on that. Good, I can make a nasty cabbage. Oh, I can make a low-down cabbage. Oh, boy. When I cook cabbage, they be so low. Yeah, we gonna eat good for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna cook. I'm going to do baked turkey wings because I don't do the whole turkey. I'm going to do baked turkey wings. I'm going to do couple of pans of baked turkey wings. I'm doing like 4 or 5 pans of each meal. I'm going to do like 4 or 5 pans of baked turkey wings. I'm going to do baked chicken because a lot of people don't eat fried. I'm going to do fried chicken. I'm going to have my nephew to do the smoked hams that we had, Teresa. I don't know if you remember them, but I'm going to have nephew. I'm going to order some smoked hams from nephew. And I'm going to have, okay, thank you, Rice. Thank you. Have nephew to do our smoked hams and get us ready. I'm going to have him do us some smoked hams. I'm going to do us a pork pie. Over there. Them going to be your meats. I'm going to do your pork pie. And them gonna be your meats right there. We're gonna have a pork pan. with pig feet and pigtails and things. And I'm doing turnip green, collard greens, butter bean, peas, green beans with white potatoes. I'm doing fried corn. I'm doing potato salad. I'm doing dressing. What else I'm doing? Giblet gravy. I'm going to have tomatoes and onions and stuff chopped up. So if they want tomatoes and onions, I'm going to make some hot water corn, a couple of things of hot water cornbread, probably about 60 hot water cornbread patties. Because a lot of people, they got their dressing, but a lot of them ask for some hot water cornbread so they can have with their greens. So, and I'm going to have some hot water cornbread. We're going to have tea. We're going to have lemonade. We're going to have water, drinks, juices. Just in case y'all bring y'all kids and they don't like to, you know, the ones that bring in their children, they don't allow their kids to drink drinks. So I have juices because my grandkids going to be there. Then also I'm going to have non-alcohol, I'm going to have alcohol beverages. Trina Dupree says, Sally, do you have any cancellations for tomorrow? Miss Trina, I'll let you know. Once we get through getting our actual head count, we did a head count, and I told you I had the tickets, and you didn't come get them. You didn't come get one. The other lady bought all of them. Can I come? It sounds good. Miss Mary, it's booked. It's sold out. The event sold out, and they get non-alcohol beverages, and they get alcohol beverages with their meals. I'm gonna have cake, red key lime. I'm gonna have key lime. I'm going to have red velvet. I'm going to have pine cake. I'm going to have chocolate cake. I'm going to have all different kind of cakes. All your desserts come with it. We're going to have banana pudding. You cooking that? I ain't cooking that. I ain't going to start cooking my stuff till the last of October. I get all my greens. I'm going to have all my greens washed and pre-cooked, honey. I have all my Instapots going at one time. In each room, I have an Instapot. We're going to have sweet potato pies. We're going to have cakes. We're going to have sweet potato pies, all of that, banana pudding and stuff. Jada going to make a banana pudding, and then I'm going to make one from scratch. I'm going to make the old-fashioned one. And what else we going to have? Like I said, I think my cousin going to do a signature drink for me, and she going to do a signature drink for Bama. She going to do the signature drinks. Yes, ma'am. I remember them smoked ham. They were good, Teresa. Teresa, we can't forget our bone this time neither. Because, shit, Teresa, I give you one of them bones. They going to be good for pinto beans. This is for your meet and greet. No, this is for my Thanksgiving event. We having a Thanksgiving. We have this is our second annual Thanksgiving event. We have it'll be every other year because we're going to have it every year. We having it every other. So it's our year to have it. We done had it one time. I hadn't forgot y'all going to have macaroni and cheese. Let me know because I missed it. Okay, we're going to have macaroni and cheese. How many tickets you need, Trina? We're going to have all kinds of goodness. Only thing I ask you to do, you're going to have a live event. I'm a live entertainment. If y'all follow, it's Queso, Tony, and TT. They're gonna be the ones that sing at my event. Sally, you're talking earlier about Thanksgiving, but it sounds delicious. Yeah, I talked earlier about it. Yeah. Where can I find the flat turkey wings? Over at in East Point at Q's Meat Market. You can also add extra eggs and milk instead of water for your cake. Okay. It's just for him, because y'all know. Please let me know if any cancellation. I would love to be there. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to let you know. But I can tell you right now, far as I know right now, we are booked. Far as I know, we sold out. You mean ham hock for the pinto bean? No, I'm telling her the ham bone. I'm telling Miss Teresa that ham bone. We got to save our ham bone for the pinto bean. Baby, if y'all ain't took no ham bone and went down there, one for me and granddaughter. Okay, I'll let you know. I definitely keep you in hand, Trina, because you've been asking. So I'll let you know if we got one, okay? I'll let you know. Because I didn't say no more tickets for nobody. Please save me a ham bone. Yes, sir. Because, see, Teresa, that'll be good in the pinto bean. If y'all ain't made y'all pinto bean with no ham bone from down there, because I go down there to the honey baked ham and get me a damn bone. Girl, that's a good time. Stella, I was up all night with your girls. See that? I enjoyed it. Oh, you was up with Dot last night. Dot be partying, baby. How do you cook your fried cabbage? Only thing I do to... Hey, Dot, good morning. Now you want to rise and shine. Been out partying all night long, Dot. Thank you for the 100 stars, Dot. With my fried cabbage, I always take my fat bag and I fry my fat meat, my salt meat. You might not call it fat bag. You might call it salt meat. I take the salt meat and I put it in there in my skillet and I fry it. I make sure I fry it. Once I fry my salt meat, I take the salt, the oil that come off that salt meat, and I take my cabbage and put it over there, and I put me a bell pepper, cut me up some bell pepper and put it in there, put me some salt, pepper, and some Greek all-purpose because Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. Damn sure will, around the corner. We in the 6th month. What she talking about? Man, I already been buying beer and stuff. I already been buying beer and liquor. Girl, I got beer and liquor and presents and stuff for there. Tell RJ I said good morning and happy birthday. I sung the birthday song to him. Hey, Selling Bama. Hey. You get that ham bone though, go down there, Atlanta Honey Bay Ham. Shit, go down there to Honey Bay Ham and get your Honey Bay Ham bone. And do them pinto beans in there and let them speed chop. When you get, let me tell y'all how to get the thickening on y'all pinto bean. When your pinto bean first take off, I got a recipe on my page for pinto bean. When they first take off, start them out wide open on high. Let them go. Once they get on high, then you going to break that heat down. You going to season them. And once you season them, break the heat down on them. Shh. And let them just go. Man, you got yourself a shitting good time. Let me check my ride. You got you a good time, girl. Woo, gal. You'll call it. See, this what I want to show them about that rice. You see what I did? See that? This what I be trying to tell y'all about the perfect rice. How your rice won't stick. Come on over here so y'all can see what's going on. So y'all can get in these pipes. See what I be telling you about that rice? See, that rice started boiling over back here. I came back here and let you know that the heat needed to be reduced on it. Look, I came back here and reduced the heat on that rice. Look how that rice cooking. It cooking down low. It cooking low. Ain't finna stick. Ain't finna do nothing. That rice is, look at that, flaky, good rice. Rice done. Let that rice just sit there and swell. Look at that rice, baby. You got your time to be had. Perfect rice. Perfect. You ain't got to worry about nothing with that rice right there, baby. Look at that. See, that's what I be trying to tell y'all. You got to take your time and learn your food. Learn your food. Learn a meal. Learn a meal. Don't let nobody trick you out the street. Happy birthday. Don't let nobody, happy birthday, baby. Don't let nobody trick you out the street, baby. Learn your food. Learn your groceries. Now, you're going to let that just sit right there and let it go on by their business. It's going to swell up. How do you prevent it from sticking to the pot? Prevent what from sticking to the pot, baby? What you got sticking to the pot, Roger? What's sticking to the pot? Your rice? Because you gonna get ready to turn that rice off. You can turn that rice off. That rice done swole up, honey. That rice done did what it had to do. You ain't stuck to the pot. You ain't going to be stuck. That rice done did everything it needed to do. What she said, that's what I do to my pinto beans. Yeah, you got to turn them up and let them speed up first. You got to let your pinto beans speed up on high first. Once they speed up on high, then you lower your heat. And let them just go on into they thing for about 2.5 hours. Just let them go. Tell them, girl, low and slow. That's it. And let them work that liquid. You in there. What you said? What she said? Do you rinse it now? Rinse what? The rice? The rice is done. We rinsed the rice before we put the rice on, baby. You might have just came on. But we rinsed the starch out the rice twice before we put it on. That rice is ready back there. The pinto bean, they don't stick. Not if you cooking them like I tell you, Roger. They ain't sticking. Sell that mine. Make it 3 because my other granddaughter sitting right beside me listening and talking about Nana. I want to go with you. Okay. I'll make you 3. I'll make you 3. No, rinse before you. Yeah, you got to rinse before you do it. I soak my pinto beans. I pick my pinto beans out. If you watch me with my pinto bean, I sit and pick my pinto beans the night before. After I pick my pinto beans, I put my pinto beans in low water and I let them soak so that they can swell up. They already swole. You ain't putting them in there rock hard because you don't never know what's in there. Soak them pinto beans. You going to soak them first. You soak them overnight. Then you going to get them and put your pinto beans on. I only have 2 granddaughters and they are my heart. That's what I'm talking about. I cook my beans slow overnight. They be good, baby. You can cook them low and slow. They be so goddamn good. Girl, with some onion cut up, onions and tomato. Ooh. Sally, can you get one of your admins to put me on the birthday list? Who it is? Miss Pat Pierce. Okay, they met Pat Pierce and somebody put her on the birthday list. Okay, I seen that. I thought you rinse it again. No, you don't rinse it no more, baby. You done. Your rice done. It's going to sit back there and it's going to swell to the occasion and seal itself in that pot. You over with. We don't need no fluffy. Someone asked me if I used a fluffer. You got to clean anything that comes out of a garden. Baby, you got to clean everything that come out everything come out of garden, everything come out of grocery store, because you got to realize if you in a plant, everything that come through there, you ain't going to be able to catch it. Okay? Because it's coming down an assembly line. The assembly line running fast. You can't catch all that shit. Everybody else can't catch all of it. So something going to get in something, right? So everything you getting out these cans and things, I rinse food out when I get it out the can. If I'm opening up a can of corn, I put it in my strainer. Rinse it out. That way, because I don't know what's in there. I don't know what's in there. Sometimes you go open up these cans and have little pieces in there. You got to be careful. Girl, I could take them pinto beans. Ooh, y'all got me want some pinto now, baby. Ooh, with a piece of cornbread and some onion. And I put me a little pepper sauce in there. Ooh, God almighty, got to be more careful. I woke up just in time. Love you, Sally. Hey, Loyalty, Royalty, how you doing, baby? Please put. Y'all got to go into y'all have to go into my message box and put y'all birthdays in there. Go into my message box and put y'all birthdays in the message box. They'll get them out. You can't. Just go into the message box. It's a box up there at the top that say message on my page. Click it. Put your birthday in there and they'll get it out. That's right, Sally. You don't know what on this food. No, and anytime you get in your kitchen, take your time with your food. Take your time with your food. Enjoy your food, because that's what's got to go in your stomach. When you soak them overnight, that helps those pinto beans too. Yeah, it do. Good, you know what you talking about. I love to cook. I cook all day long. I remember my brother, God bless him, he gone on the glory now. This will be his first year gone to glory. But I remember my brother used to call me and he said, sis, I got somebody want to sell me some yams. If I buy these yams, I'm going to buy. He said, if I buy these yams, will you come down here and cook for me? He told me, cook me 3 meals. I want you to cook. I want oxtails. I want breakfast. He want everything. I said, boy, I be down there. I used to have to go down to my mama's house and over to his house and cook like that. Because he was like, will you just, I'm going to buy the food stamp. You just cook the food if I go buy it. So I said, I'm going to just take you with me, or I send you the card number. You just get what all you going to need. Because, see, I'm very skeptical about when I cook things. I have to cook with certain stuff. That's the reason why I'm taking my shit to Florida with me. Because when I cook on the grill, I have to have my 4 seasonings when I cook on the grill. That's salt, pepper, season oil, and accent. I have to have that. I got to have my food processor because I like for my onions and things to be cut up fine. I like all of that. I got to take all of that with me. I got to haul that from home with me because I like to have my stuff a certain way. I watch my food with my eyes. And if it don't look good to me, I won't serve it and I won't eat it. I'm just sorry. It's just me. Like certain things you can get away with being cheap. Like my elbow noodles. Now Walmart 98-cent elbow noodles make the best macaroni and cheese for me. Because I don't cook my noodles till they get all the way done. I tell y'all that. You got to undercook your noodles when you make macaroni and cheese. Because you got to remember, when you make a macaroni and cheese, the reason why some of y'all noodles stick together is because that macaroni and cheese being cooked, overcooked twice. Them noodles, they be mushy and stuck together. That's why, because you don't overcook it. You don't overcook the macaroni and cheese, period, when you let them noodles get out of the way done. You got to undercook them noodles. Them noodles shouldn't boil no longer than 15 minutes. Once you start seeing it get tender, once you feel one and feel it get tender, you snatch them noodles out that eye. Because, see, you got to realize your noodles or your macaroni going up in the oven. It still got to go in the oven and bake an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So that overcooking. Just overkill. You just overkilled that. You just murdered that macaroni and cheese. You just murdered it. And see, I'm like that. I don't know, a lot of people, like, you can't, when you make a macaroni and cheese, you cannot use cheap cheese. You can't use cheap cheese. It's not going to melt. You can't use no cheap-ass cheese. You got to use expensive cheese for macaroni and cheese because that cheese is not going to melt. It's not going to melt. And then what it's going to do on the top of your macaroni and cheese, that cheap cheese going to have your macaroni and cheese looking burnt on the top because of the simple fact it's trying to melt, but it's not going to melt. I can't use nothing cheap. I can use cheap chicken broth. I can use cheap beef broth when I'm doing, because I'm adding the seasonings to, like if I'm doing pot roast or I'm baking chicken, I'm adding the seasoning. So therefore I can use the store-bought brand, the Walmart brand chicken broth and the Walmart brand beef broth. But if you ain't adding the right amount of seasoning, it's the seasonings you put in your food. It's just certain things like vanilla. Like if you ain't got no vanilla cookies or no Jack's used to make the best banana pudding. Jack cookies. They used to make the best banana pudding. These children now, they use them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Chess man cookie. I really don't like it with them. I don't like it with them. I eat it, but I don't like it with them. It give it another taste. I murdered my macaroni and cheese and cooked it, that mess out of it. I know now. Yeah, undercook your noodles. Undercook your noodles because they still got to go in the oven for an hour and bake. You can use the box macaroni and cheese, the box noodles from Walmart. I think I got a box over here. I like to use Walmart box noodles for my macaroni and cheese. See, my husband's something ready, baby. My husband's something ready. Yes, God. The Great Value elbows, 98 cents. I love these. They make these and Kroger's. Kroger brand make a good one too. Make a good. No, I don't like the other cookies either. I don't like them either. I bet your daughters can cook. Jada can, but Quill cook healthy. Quill can cook, but she just cook healthy. She don't eat what we eat. She only eat ribs when she come over here. She don't eat pork or none of that. She chicken breast. Oh, hell no. I'll get sick. Don't take me that way. Don't take me over to Quill. My Gucci crew already know. Don't carry me over there. Don't carry me over there. See, wait a minute. I'm going to bring y'all back for that rice. The preview on that rice. My cornbread is getting itself ready. Let me go ahead and put it on broil so it can brown. Let me get y'all over here so y'all can see the rice. Because it's ready. It's ready. Let me get y'all around here. Let me get you over here. Let me show you that rice now. See how it done caught up with that? Look, let me get you down there now. See how it caught up with that water? Look at that. See how it sealed itself? Y'all thought I was bullshit. That rice will seal itself, baby. It'll seal itself. Look at that. It'll seal itself, child. You ain't even got no gummy rice. Look. It'll seal itself. Remember what I always told y'all. That rice fluff is on nowhere. 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. And then what you got yourself. Is that better than Kraft macaroni? You know what? If I'm going to use cheap noodles, I like to use Walmart brand. When I'm making my macaroni and cheese, I like to use Walmart brand. It's better to me. It might not be better to you, but it's better to me. And then I use the cheese. I use Gouda. I use Monster because you ain't making no macaroni and cheese and you ain't got no Gouda cheese in it. You got to have Gouda cheese in it. It tastes so much better. Make it. I got a recipe. Go get the recipe on my page. Go get it. Let me check the bread because I got it on broil. I can't be over here pistol popping around. But y'all, you done burn up my cornbread. Be in for a good time, honey. Chess cookies with banana pudding. No, thank you. Yeah, Jada make a good one with hers. When she do it with the chess cookies, I eat Jada's. It be real good. Cause she make the mix like out of like I do mine when I do it with the pet milk and stuff. The evaporated milk like grandma and them do. But see, I make the egg white on mine. We eat a whole damn banana pudding when I make that. You can cook salad. And we eat a whole banana pudding. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Let me tell you, I've been learning. I've been cooking a long time. A long time. Just like when y'all get these pot roasts. I told y'all, these beef roasts. When y'all cooking these beef roasts, brine your beef roasts on each side first. Season it. And put it on, you put your little oil in a skillet and brine your beef roast on each side. Then take your roast out and put it in the oven. Take your roast out and put it in the oven. Get you some beef Lipton onion soup packs or either just onion soup pack. And get you a can of cream of mushroom. That's going to make your gravy and everything. Add your water to it. Shh. Girl, you got you. And if you want your pot roast to be real, real tender, soak your pot roast just a little bit. Break it down a little bit with you some baking soda first. Put you some baking soda on it. Don't let that baking soda stay on there no longer than 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Sprinkle that baking soda on there. Put it on there for 10 minutes. It'll break that beef down. And wash that baking soda off and season your pot roast. And put your pot roast in that skillet. And baby, put your pot roast in that oven. And put your onions and your carrots. And God, shit. You done started the shit show. Because with that Lipton onion soup and that cream of mushroom gonna make you a big old rich ass gravy. Oh, it gonna make you a rich gravy, gal. It gonna make you a rich gravy. Woo-wee. Okay. It gonna make you a rich gravy, child. They're gonna make you a rich gravy. Hold on, y'all. I gotta stay with my bread. I can't leave it over here. I gotta come back in. Cause that bread will bun up. It'll bun up. It'll bun. I can't stay down there with it. I have to get it out of there. Okay, it's up under there. I can't leave my bread too long. How long? Hell yeah. Baby, yeah, to make a rich gravy. You'll have a good time. Oh, you'll have a good time. You'll have a good time, child. There she go. Come on. Let me, yes, it will make you hurt yourself. You'll eat all day. That thing be so rich. Look at that good cornbread right there, baby. Look at that good cornbread. Let me put some butter on that cornbread. She right there, baby. That's that buttermilk cornbread. That's that cornbread, child. Y'all on that cornbread? I want that butter, baby. I want it. I want it. I want it. I like it. I love it. I want some more. There you go, right there. You can let that go right now. You can call the law on that. That's how I see it delivered on yours, honey. Let me show you. Bring your camera down a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna bring you right in the pan. There you go. I'm gonna bring you right in the cornbread pan. She said, bring your camera down a little bit. Now I'm gonna bring you right there. I was just telling you to hold on. Let me get down there now. Let me put that butter on there. That part right there. Yeah, let that butter go around it like that. Just like that. Girl. Oh, yeah, I set mine on the bottom rack in a minute. Tell them to send me. Okay, I will, Camilla. I'll let them know. I love cornbread. Right out of the oven. Baby, that thing hot as a pistol. Ready. Y'all see that cornbread? Baby, now think about that with them butter beans. Think about that with them butter beans right now. Greg, you just saw it. Look, you probably said it after you had. You can see it now, baby. You can see it, honey. But, baby, that's a good time right now. So, honey, that's it for my supper. My supper ready. All I got to do is worry about the neck bone getting done. I have a problem cooking yellow rice. It get gritty or something. I follow the instruction. It seems the same. Because you got to speed it up like that rice just did back there. Start your yellow rice out to a good boil. Once you get it to a good boil and it comes to a good country boil, Sally, you make lazy women get up and start cooking. Yes, sir. Teresa said, yes, sir. Cut it off and let your rice just swell. It'll just seal in the pot. It'll seal. Just give me a piece. Just give me the end piece. You just want the end piece. You don't care about nothing else. That's my God from Zion. Right there. Baby, that's all you need. That's your weakness right there. And then y'all know Grandma used to do this. Let me show y'all what Mama used to do. What my grandma used to do. She said, she used to tell us when we were little. Let me tell y'all what Mama used to tell us when we were little. Give me one of them clean dishcloths over there. She used to take that dishcloth like this right here, a clean dishcloth. Let my bread soak and sweat. That's what Mama used to say, let it soak and sweat. Put my clean dishcloth over it. Give me a clean dish rag. Throw it over there, baby. She let it soak and sweat. That brought back so many memories. That's homemade cornbread. That ain't Jiffy. Baby, that homemade. And the roots let it soak and sweat, honey. Yes, she did. I'm gonna go cook, man. Andrea said she gonna go cook. Look at these shine bones, how they cook. Look at them shine bones. Look at these shine bones, how they cooking. She said her dinner is done. Look at them. Them shine bones walking and talking in that pot. They walking and talking. Oh, yeah, me G, I love buttermilk in a bowl with cornbread. Yeah, try it with your yellow rice, Courtney. Girl, you ain't lying. Show no. Mama used to do that. Mama used to do that. Let me put my leaves back on my neck bone, my shine bone. Let them go on. She used to take that and let it sweat, baby. Had that cornbread, baby. Y'all be shit. We be out there playing. Mama, it ain't ready yet. It ain't ready yet, Mama. I'm going to see if the chicken still tastes the same when I fry some chicken. What she said? Yes, mine said that too, and I'm a country girl. I'm going to see if that chicken going to taste the same. I just showed you the neck bone, Miss Denise. I think you asked after I showed them, but that was done right down in the pot. I'm going to see when Mama do the fried chicken. I'm going to see what the next time I fry fried chicken, if I put it in a brown paper bag, if it's going to still taste the same like Mama used to do when she took it to church on Sunday. That's what I'm making today. Pinto beans, soaking rice, cornbread, coleslaw, and based fish. That sound good, girl. Who is that? Me, Antoinette. God almighty, girl, that sound good. Got to go to church everywhere. All right, see you later, Miss Roseanne. I love you, Mama. Yes, with the little show. Oh, girl, just a good time. I ought to go in there and make a picture of time just for that. I could eat a piece of cornbread by itself. Lots of meat with my neck bone, on them neck bone. Yeah, it's a lot of meat on them neck bone, girl. Them kids love Jiffy. No Jiffy for me. Yeah, I don't like I used to make it for my children back in the day, but when I made it for my kids, I didn't get them straight Jiffy. I mixed mine with cotton picking. You mix Jiffy and cotton picking, it tastes good. If you can't make regular cornbread, listen to me, ladies, y'all, young ladies that's on here. Listen, or some of the old ones do too. If you want a good cornbread, they're going to make your greens ride out and taste original. Listen to me. Get you a box of Jiffy and get you a pack of this bread called cotton picking cornbread. I make it. I made it one time just to show the crew how it gonna turn out and how it looked. You talking about good as hell with your greens? One box of Jiffy and one box of cotton picking and mix them together. Man, you got yourself a shit show. You can do it out of a muffin or you can put it in a cast iron skillet like that. Man, you talking about a shit show. That's a shit show. That's a whole workout right now. That's a whole workout back down that stall. See, this man supper ready except for his... I tried the brown paper bag on the chicken. It was great. Okay, I got the seagull. Where can I find your biscuit recipe? It's on my page. It's on my page. You can type in cooking and chatting with dirty salad homemade biscuits. It'll pop up. I made mine. I mixed mine. Baby, you mix that cotton picking and that Jiffy together, you got a shit show. My mama called Jiffy cornbread cakes. Yeah, it's a cake. It's just a cake box. But I used to make it for my children like that. And boy, they used to tear the whole pan up. It would never be a pan on Sunday left through the week. See, when Jada and Quill was coming up, that's the only time I seen you with Jiffy to show us that. Yeah, that's the only time I use Jiffy. I used to use it for Quill when they were little. When my children were coming up, that's the reason why they eat like they eat now. It's because when they was coming up, I made them 3 meals a day. It was never about a man. I cooked for my kids 3 times a day. Even when they got up to go, and I had to be to work at 6 in the morning. I get up, make them a breakfast sandwich or make them breakfast. And they had lunch, they had dinner, they had a dessert with every meal. I made my kids say dessert with every meal. That's the reason why they like they eat right now. When my children get through eating, what they do is, it's a cornmeal mix. It's a cornbread mix. It's right there where all the cornmeals and muffin mixes and stuff at. It's right there with your muffin mixes in the store. Cotton picking. It's called cotton picking. It's a brown and white pack. But when my children were younger, they got all of that. They got them. And right now, to this day, when Jada don't eat, whatever they eat, they have to have something sweet right behind it. Because I used to make them a dessert every night, every day, with they food. The reason why I say a man can't say nothing to my daughters or entice my kids in no type of way, because they done had everything from lobster tails, crab legs, all of that since they was like 7 and 8 years old, like 8 and 4. Quill was 8 and Jada was 4. They've been like that all their life. I have always cooked them 3 meals a day. And when they got home from school, they didn't have to come home and eat no potato chips or nothing. When they got home from school, I had their supper ready. If I didn't have their supper ready, I had a crock pot on, and I called the house and tell Quill to make the rice. When they got home from school, I can't see your face because of the headboard. Let's see. What headboard? What the shit she talking about? Miss Celestine, what you talking about? What headboard? We in the kitchen, girl. What you talking about? That's what I used to do for my children. So that don't entice them or get them in no type of way. That don't get them no type of way. Baby, I say you can't be picking with them because they already know how it is to eat. They already know how it is to go. They know what it's going to go like. And I used to do them like that. I used to mix their cornbread, have them greens. I made them eat greens. I made them eat peas, butter bean. I made them eat, did Bama put anything up here? Somebody go check Bama page and see that he put something up. I can see you fine. Go see that Bama put something up on his page. Because he better not do it. It's going to be, I did the same thing with my children. Yeah, I cook. My children didn't have to ever come home and ask for cereal. I was thinking the same thing. So I didn't. She confused you, Sally. I didn't ever have to. They didn't ever have to come home and eat no tater chips or eat none of that kind of stuff. Or they had to ask for any cereal. Oh yeah, I treated them like that at a young age because that was one thing that me and their dad we made a pact with when we came out of school. When we came out of high school, we was high school sweethearts. And when we came out of high school, the pact that we made with each other that if we had kids, they wouldn't suffer none of that. They wouldn't ever go through none of the things that we went through. Miss Tiffany, thank you for the 50 stars. And we said that, and we've been doing it ever since. And right now, even when we got our divorce and went our separate ways, we still raised our children. We didn't talk about each other. We didn't do any of that. We raised our kids. And right now, they spoiled. They grown, but they spoiled. They are spoiled. It's nothing that they can't call us and ask us. It's nothing that they can't call us and ask us for that we don't bend over backwards and do it. I ain't gonna start them out. I'm trying to see what she was talking about because I know Bama got some kind of evidence up yonder. And he might be posted something. So I had to try to see. Because y'all know my husband will do something in a minute. And we always did that. That's the reason why I tell people, you don't have to tell a child who their father is. Let them figure them out for themselves. If you know that your child father is not going to show up for them, don't try to tell them, good morning, $1 Million Barbecue and Vet, good morning to y'all. Y'all don't have to go around and dog that man and carry that man from Adam Apple. You look just like yo. Oh. And you don't have to talk about that man. You don't have to doubt that man, and you don't have to keep telling your children, you look just like your daddy, your ugly daddy. You don't do that. When y'all go y'all separate ways, it meant for you to go your separate way. You don't serve your purpose in that person's life. Go on. Because see, it don't only hurt you. You think you be hurting you be hurting your kids deep down in the inside. I'm telling you now, you'll hurt your kids bad. I have to tell my children all the time, I'm sorry. Because I know my oldest daughter, she caught the rafter when we went through our divorce. She caught the rafter. She was a daddy's girl, and she caught the rafter that. So you can't do that. She have to go to counseling now behind that shit because of the simple fact I used to be so mad and was so angry. Now I learned my lesson. You don't have to be angry. People serve a purpose in your life. Let them go. Y'all can still raise y'all children, and y'all could co-parent together without being in the same bed together and without being in the same home together. You do what you're going to do for your children. They do what they going to do for their children. You know what I'm saying? When they got them. They be not told y'all stop telling these men they can't get their children. The hell you said? Shit, 6 o'clock they be ready. I have on a high school, baby. Please help your young ones understand that. Baby, I be in a high school at 6 o'clock. The judge said you pick them up at 6 on Friday and bring them back at 6 on Sunday. Shit, I had to have my high coat on like I was in there. I said, "Wait, Mama, what you gonna be doing?" Look, they said, "Mama, what you gonna do when we get ready to leave?" I said, "Baby, Mama gonna get her some rest. Somebody lay down and get me some rest because the minute I know that I said I was finna fucking go somewhere, they saw some clothes, they ain't going with their daddy. They want to go with me. Shit, now I have on my high coat and be fully dressed up under it. Soon as he picked them up, shit, I was in that car. I took a wide old out of there. Go pad them blowing like hell. I ain't no need of your stomach hurt, nothing. Get them some medicine. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They just want to go with me. You serve your purpose. Remember, a person in your life for a reason, and a person become in your life for a season. Correct. I apologize to my children, and I thank God for that. That right, me, Mary. That when you know you a grown woman. When you know you grown women don't act that. You see what I'm saying? Grown women don't do stuff, stupid shit. Grown women don't do stuff stupid. That's your bed. You finna live your bed life when that man got his children. That man ain't gonna do nothing to hurt them children. Shit, that man is not gonna do nothing to hurt them children. He ain't gonna do nothing to hurt them children because he know they got a jail high for it. Girl, get them children to him. Baby, I was out of there. Shit. Go pad them blowing. What? I have my clothes on. I be fully dressed, girl. Teresa sharp as hell. All I got to do is put on my shoe. Have my feet in my bedroom shoe, put on my shoe, baby. Because I knew if they saw me dress, we ain't going with them, we going with you, Mom. I already been a maid plan to get my back snapped. I ain't no nigga you want to go with me. No. See, girl, they be a lot. We going with you, Mom. Nuh-uh. I needed them to sell it. Yeah, you can't be nasty. You can't be nasty. You can't be low down. You got to learn. They there for a reason. They done gave you, the blessing is your children. You got kids out of that. Kids are a blessing from God. Because you got women out here all day long that can't have no children. Some done mess themselves up by having so many abortions back in the day. They can't have none because they done hold out and kept having to have abortions after abortion after abortions. And they done run themselves in the ground. Some just ain't fit to be a mama. They just ain't fit to be a mama, period. So just realize that. Let it go. Quit trying to keep what don't want to be kept. I tell y'all that all the time. Quit trying to keep what don't want to be kept. When I say that to say that. Whether if it's your family, whether if it's a friend, whether if it's your husband, whether if it's your boyfriend, whether if it's your job, whether if it's your co-workers, quit trying to keep what don't want to be kept. Anything that don't want to be in your life, don't force it to be in there. Let it go. Shit. All right, Miss G, see you later. Let it go. Let it go. If you don't want it in your life, cause see, when you get something, girl, you talking with some sense. Cause when you get something and you force it to be in your life, your ass gonna be miserable as hell. You gonna be so miserable. Miserable as hell. Cause you forcing yourself to stay with somebody that don't even want you. That won't even get up to say good morning to you. They get up and think that you damn bubble gum under the bottom of their shoe. Honey, you better get it together. I be ready to go. Go ahead. Yeah, I be ready. I knew I couldn't be ready in front of them. Bag it up, Daddy. We ain't going. Well, yeah, you go. Shut that head there. And that's how it's supposed to be. And I realized they stepmama was just like me. She got them spoiled. Anytime they need anything, she there. It is what it is. They could call her right now and say something. If she at work, she gonna get off and come see about them. That's just how it is. It is what it is. I can't be mad. My time played out. I was off the Richter scale. I was out of there. I did my years and put them in. I'm out. You just got to learn. You ain't got to go around doing all that and broadcasting, and every time you see them folks you pushing and shoving because you with somebody else. Shit, what I'm pushing and shoving for, I'm glad let me go. Free me. Let me go. See, you got to know how to do things. People don't know how to do stuff. They always got to be seen. You ain't always got to be seen because you ain't making nobody look bad but yourself, your own black ass self. Oh, I'm going to this party because I know him and her going to be there. I'm going to show my ass. I ain't going to show out nowhere, nail time, ride nobody, nothing. I'm not going over there with that bullshit. Because that bullshit. Why would you do that? You just going to the party to show your ass. And then your friends, they stand up and laugh with you. Hey, cuz you did that. You showed out. That making you look like a weak woman, like you still want that man. And that man don't want you. He done already showed you he don't want you. So that make you look weak as a woman. And one thing about a woman, she's strong. I don't give a damn what we might be. But baby, we ain't gonna never break. That one thing about a woman. I said my daughter be like the little security guard blocking the way, trying to get back. Pop, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. You have to learn. You have to learn. Sugar, please. I'm riding out, baby. I'm riding out. You making yourself look weak. Sally Bama got your voice posted. That's what it is. I'ma get him. I'ma get Bama. Let me tell y'all something. Let me go and tell y'all what happened. I was trying to lay down and Bama was all on the back of my neck and things and backs and stuff kissing. And I told him, cut this fucking shit out. This is not, get off me. And the phone, he said the phone was recording us. It fell behind the bed and recorded us. That way he said them the lies he telling. I knew when that lady said headboat, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Cause I'm like, headboat. And when you say headboat, they be now said, go see what going on. Bama! I'm a kid. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. Duck brought me to the club, baby. He just wouldn't let Jeanette go. He brought me to the club. Oops. He said the phone recorded when it fell behind the bed. That's what he said, start recording us. But see, I cussed him out in the video. I was cussing because I'm asleep. I'm not asleep. He on the back of me, Jay. You can hear lips and mouth and shit smacking. And I cussed him right on out. Get this shit up. Sally, after my husband had his second child outside of the marriage, I divorced his ass. He married his first baby mama that he cheated on me with, and she's miserable. She don't have what I had. Carmen showed up and showed out. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Robin. See what I'm talking about? Miss Bush, you better not be laughing. And you laugh. Let me see what she said. The way I'm streaming in here on a Sunday. Miss Bush, I told you don't be laughing. You get on my nerve. He get on my nerve. He get on my nerve, porn. Baba get on my nerve. He get on my nerve. Y'all hear me cuss? I'm down there cussing. On a Sunday, in the bed, cussing. He real low now. I wouldn't have did Bama like that. I told y'all my husband low down as hell. He low down. Sending you a hug, beautiful salad. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Miss Bush, you better not even laugh out. I'm going to trip you up. Because you always got to be somewhere laughing. Make me sick to I'm laughing. It ain't not funny. It is not funny. Because, see, I knew he was going to do that. Because I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and stuff, getting out the shower, brushing my teeth. He told me, Joe, Eddie Root, come here, girl. And when I came down there, I said, oh, shit, what wrong? He told me, I want you to listen to this. And then the video was, I said, what the fuck? And then I kept listening. And then I waited to the end and I heard me. I said, give him. He wouldn't give it him. But Karma is something else. I'm going to get him back. Brenda, thank you for the $50. I'm going to get him back. But yeah, you got to be grown. And y'all make sure, hello, text me on my message. I have a question. It's private. Oh, she might be, she ain't talking to me. She's talking to somebody else. Oh, she's talking to somebody else. But, honey, let me tell you, Bama wrong for that. Yeah, he is, Yolanda. He real low down. He real low down, Miss Yolanda. He low. Miss Laura, you better not laugh. Because you said you with me now. You be with me. What you doing on an hour earlier? Because I had to, I had cooked my dinner before it got late. Go back and watch it so you can see the good sub. There's some tea. But, baby, just a good time. It's just a good time. Every night I told y'all, Mark Ziegenberg put some cameras in here. He in for a treat. Sal, I love to watch you in Bama. He in for a treat. Mark Ziegenberg got himself something, baby. We'll have a whole show. They'll ask us to do a show. Cause shit be so funny. Janice, thank you for the $100. Cause I was in there dead asleep. Him and Bentley was down here. I was in there knocked out dead asleep. He come back up there all around my neck and going, get the hell off of me. Get off me. And then I started cussing. I sure did, man. All them sellers said, don't, man, I'm in it. Leave me alone. Come up on me, honey. We 53 years old. That's that little girl mentality running around fighting. Show live. When you're a grown woman, you don't do that. They mean I told y'all when my husband cheated on me, I went to that woman like a grown woman. When she called my husband's phone, I had it set to come to my phone. Oh, it sounds like he's sucking on a popsicle. Shut up, Tiffany. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Oh, mama. Oh, bro, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. Tip said, sound like he's sick up. Ooh, we are all laughing. Y'all real low down. I wouldn't do y'all like that. Y'all say y'all love me, but you can't. But yeah, when my husband cheated on me, I had the phone set up where the caller come over there to me. When that lady called me and she realized it was a woman on the phone, she froze. I said, I know you calling my husband. She said, no, I'm calling. I said, you calling you messing with my husband. She said, no, I'm not. What's your husband's name? I said, Chris. She said, no, I'm not messing with nobody named Chris. I said, lady, yes, you is. I said, because you keep calling and texting his phone and every one of them coming to me. She said, no. I said, I'm going to describe the dude to you. And I described him to her. She said, no, his name Dwayne. I said, baby, that's his middle name. See, they tell anything. I said, but I want to talk to you. I said, I got my mother-in-law at the doctor's office. I said, is it okay if I call you when I leave out of here? She said, yes. I said, because if you call his phone, it's going to definitely come back to me. So she said, okay. So I called her and I said, is it okay if I come sit down and talk to you? She said, yes. She gave me her house address. And I went there and sat down and talked to her for 2 hours before he got our work. Sat right there. Full, just full grown woman. Sat right there. I didn't want her. I wanted him. And I sat right there. Because that's what grown women do. And I told her, I said, you don't never have no low self-esteem that you have to just get with. I said, don't you see that when you call him on the weekend, you can't reach him? I said, don't you see that? I said, you selling yourself short. You only getting to see him Monday through Friday, an hour in the morning. And then he might swing through here in the afternoon. I said, don't you realize if you call him on Friday, anything after 5 o'clock on Friday, he don't answer you? She said, yeah, because I've been calling him the whole weekend to let him know I was in the hospital with my sugar. I said, baby, no, because he was at home. But see, where he fucked up Brian and fucked up at was when he got drunk and I got in that phone and I was able to maneuver shit like I needed to. But I went to her like a grown woman. The neck bones, butter beans, white rice, and cornbread we done cook. That's what we cook. But I went to her like she was grown and I was grown. I didn't go to her all rambunctious because if I went to her all rambunctious, she wasn't going to give me the fight that I needed. I needed all that fight just in case we went to the divorce code. You finna pay me alimony because I had all my smoke in the city. Baby, the other day, some of the text messages from them popped up because I got it hooked to I had my phones hooked to my TV and I was reading some of the text messages the other day from him and her that were popping up on my phone the other day. He told me, destroy that shit. I said, I can't destroy it. It's in the thing now. I can't get it out. That's what I told him. Man, let me tell you something. I'm real smart. I'm technology smart. And if you ever, when I say if I ever need anything, my daughter Jada, she's an FBI agency, baby. FBI, she would track that shit down to nothing. I said, when I tell you she would track it down, she would put boots on the ground, baby. If it can be found, Jada Walker gonna find it. Jada gonna find it for you. If it boots on the ground, baby, if you in jail, anywhere, and you using a salient name, Jada gonna find your ass. She gonna find you, baby. She gonna find the woman. She gonna have the woman address. She gonna have all that shit for you. I'm telling you, Jada got the wrong calling. She got the wrong calling. She need to go back to school. Because she'll make a good GBI agent. She'll make a good GBI agent. I tell her that all the time. Girl, he said it's time. And Sally said, no, no, the fuck it ain't. We getting too old. I'm washed up. My shit popping and cracking and ticking. So that they should know you're Inspector Gadget. I be on shit. I watch everything. They when I tell you, you got to watch things. You got to watch when they change up. Because one thing about a man, he going to change up when he cheating on you. He change it. They change up. Some of them stop coming home. Someone go to buy a new draw, new tank top, new t-shirt, new shoe. You got to watch them, baby. Things that they ain't been doing for themselves that you been doing all along being the wife, start watching. Especially that bank account. See, his bank account wasn't changing. It wasn't moving. But where I had him at was, he told me he had to be to work an hour early. and he was getting off an hour late. The extra 2 hours wasn't showing up on the pay. The pay was steady staying 40 hours a week. Okay, where the 42 at? Where the hour early and the hour late? Where the 44 hours at? Where they at? Where the hell they at? The extra 8 hours. Where they at? I need them. Where they at? Because you're supposed to have 48 hours. You stand over an hour early and an hour late. You're supposed to have your extra 8. Where they at now? See, shit wasn't popping off. But see, you got to have your ducks on the road. You got to have all your shit lined up. Oh, yeah, Jada's a jack of all trade, baby. If it's anything to find out about you, she gonna go to deep down to the bottom of it. She gonna get down to the bottom of the barrel. She low like that. She get to the bottom of the barrel. They mean I love her. Baby, because immediately if I call her and say such and such. But see, one thing about me, when Bama cheated, I didn't put none of them in my business. None of them. My mama, nobody. I always travel solo dolo when I'm doing stuff. That's why I travel. I had to get the information, so just in case I was going to get alimony, I was going to get me some alimony because you cheated on me. You finna be paying me, bro. You finna pay me, brother. See, that's how you do things. Be grown about what you do instead of playing all these children games. Playing all these child games, they picking up guns and shit. I'm not finna pick up nothing to go down there to go to jail. Now, I had mine on me that day, and I showed it to him just to let him know. Don't fuck over me. Don't fuck over me. You got all the options to leave and go. Don't fuck over me. Don't play with me. Find you something safe to do. And ever since I told him that, he done find himself something safe to do. Just don't fuck over me. Because you going to make me mad when you do that. Just because you can go. You had the options to open them doors and walk out anytime you felt like it. And that's the way you got to let people know. Anytime you want to go, go. Seller, you show your right. That's buying different stuff they wasn't buying. Yeah, you show right. I'm telling you. I know. I went through it. I went through it 9 years ago. My first year of my marriage with Bama. 9 years ago. We finna be married 10 years. I went through it my first year of my marriage. My mother-in-law said when she saw me mad as I was, she saw the anger in my face that day. She said, babe, she said, if you got to beat his ass, take him away from here and beat his ass because we always stay in the same high together. She said, because I had to do his daddy like that a time or two to get his shit together. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, but I know you mad. She said, no, I ain't going to take nothing to do in y'all business. She said, but he ain't going to fuck around and fuck over you because you too good. She said, you too good. She said, you the best thing you ever had. But see, that's how you get your info. Don't be all loud, acting crazy, running up on nobody. I'm running up. You don't do all that. Just sit down and shut up. Just hush. Just hush and let it play itself out. No matter how mad you get. Just let it play itself out until you get what you need. Once you get all your ducks in a row, then you bust a cap in it. That's what you do. Then when you bust a cap in it, let it know you know what's going on. That's what I did. I bust a cap in it. I split it wide open. And he was like, how you knew? I said, because you went to Walmart and you bought T-shirts and you bought boxes. Your paycheck didn't never change, but you were getting there an hour early and an hour late. I said, and then when you got drunk, I got in your phone and transferred your phone to my phone. So everything that was coming to your phone was in my phone. Hide and watch. She said, squat and watch. Hide and watch. I didn't go nowhere. I was working from home. I sat right there in the middle of my bed with my computer every day. Hurt like hell. I was hurt like hell, but I just winked it out. And it was for God for me to take mama to that doctor that morning. And when I took mama to her doctor visit, that when his phone started ringing and it came over there. Bam, it came. And what I did was just in case he tried to pick my phone up when I went out of the room, I kept my phone unlocked so he could still get in my phone. But I went and downloaded the app called the Vault. And I put all my stuff in the vault. In the app, you can make it disappear. So I made the app disappear. So if he went into the app, he couldn't get into it anyway because it has a security code on it. And he didn't ever try to think that think it was no app or nothing that I was getting his stuff. So when he would get home at night, I would turn my phone down on vibrate. So therefore, when his phone would ring for a text message or anything like that to be saying good night, my phone was going to go off too. So I had my phone turned down. I was spoiled. Kept my phone turned down. I ain't got my phone on vibrate. He never did think to go over there and look, because instantly when it ring or send a text message, it goes straight over in the vault. A man show they shit when they cheat. Yeah, but we as women, we don't. We as women, we'll die and go to our grave knowing we done been destroying our bow draw legs. I swear to God, we will. A man, he gonna tell on himself. But we as women, girl, you got that right. But we as women, they're gonna cheat. We'll screw our bow draw legs to come home, take a shower, took a shower and everything before we get home. Come home, cook, clean up, be singing and shit. And they don't know what the hell going on. It's just the same. Like a shit just went down. And no, you just got through, baby, like a bale of hay. A woman don't never tell on herself. She don't never show her hand. We stay strong in it. Yeah, all that information first. Them hit them with it. Yeah, then you put the double whammy on him. Because he tried to lie his way out. I don't know that girl. And he peeped it because he can tell the way my voice had changed, she said. And he said something told him, said, don't go to that woman house today, don't go. But he came anyway. And when he came, she had already told me how he was going to do. She said, he going to come in here. I always leave my front door unlocked. And she said, I'm always in my bedroom. She said, so he going to come in here and he going to have his head turned backwards and he going to take his shirt off because he done been at work all day and he going to talk to me for a whole hour, or we going to do whatever. If we going to do anything, we going to do it. I said, oh, okay. Sure enough, I got in her closet. He came. I got in her closet. I heard him talking. I had the closet peep just so I could see. Just so my eye can be out of the closet. But he wasn't paying no attention to me. And he took his shirt off, baby. When he come out that motherfucking shirt, I come out that closet. Oh, you could have bought it for a penny, baby. You could have bought it for a penny. Oh, he didn't know what to do. She was streaming because when I came out, I had my gun. But she didn't know I had been there all that time with her for 2 hours with a 9. She didn't even have no idea. I told her, I said, you stop streaming because I ain't going to hurt you. I said, I'm not at you. I said, because if I was at you, I'd been here with you for 2 hours. I could have been got you. She said, you right. I said, this who I want. I said, I want this one right here. And I went over there to him and I laid it in his chest. And I told him, I said, as of this day, I said, you find you somebody to fucking play with. I said, because this ain't it. Got in my car all day. Bro, yeah, they told me what you done did. Okay. I'm going to get you. I got you. Sadly, I was listening to that man voicemail while laying in the bed with him, LOL. Yeah, exactly. I'm finna come start. I'm finna start. Oh, I would have had a heart attack. Now you, what you say? Oh, Denise, I would have had a heart attack. Denise, now you wanna. Cause I didn't want her. I wanted him. I ain't want her. And I just let it be known from that day. And I went home and I got my shit together. After we got through racing at 675, I went home and got me together. And I got my stuff and I left. So you can figure out what you want to do. And he figured it out. Seemed like she didn't know he was married. I don't think she did. She didn't. Because he lied. He lied all the way around. The whole thing was a lie. The name from the name that all the way back. Oh, Martha White said the kind picking. I just looked it up. Yeah, it Martha White. It by Martha. Hey, Snoop Boogum. Hey, Boogum. Hey, to the Booger Bear. Hey, Booger. Seller was the air mattress. That was the air mattress, Ashley. Air mattress. Hey, Snoop Boogum. Hey, Snoogum. Damn. I done got here. Bam. All the way, baby. Boom. Wow. I wish you might get you muddy eye anaconda. I know I'm talking about it. I know I'm talking about it. Get you muddy eye. I'll beat you with this shell.
Don't throw that video. Oh, you so hot.
And the lady come on down, go holler, oh, you so hot. That's what he gonna say, Tiffany, you so hot. I felt like committing suicide. Wait a minute, which I feel like committing suicide?
Yeah, me and Sally wasn't doing that.
Can I have someone to talk to before taking off my life? Don't take out your life, whoever that is. Get your hand on me, baby. We not young no more. Can y'all tell that man we 53 and not 16?
Yeah, we was up talking already.
They already told him you come up there and got on the back of my neck after you brought Bentley down here.
That's all that was.
Chris said it sounded like you was sucking a popsicle.
Tip! I was going in, but y'all, I said, oh, you so hot.
I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
I was all on the back of that neck back then. I said, oh, you so hot.
Y'all better not let do. Every one of y'all gonna get blocked. I'm gonna take my time blocking all y'all.
Laugh, goddammit, so she can block all y'all.
I'm gonna block everybody laid back laughing. Tiffany.
Y'all don't care, just go make a fake page.
Alice, all y'all that come back laughing. I got something for y'all.
You heard I...
Why would you do that? Yep. No, like you heard I
You heard when I was kissing on you? I said,
no.
I said, oh, you so hot. You said, stop all that. Y'all, I swear to God, y'all, me and Sally was sitting up in the bed. I just did the block out like that. So y'all think that we were doing, but we was sitting up in the bed.
He was on the back of my neck.
Y'all just seen me about 30 minutes earlier when I bought Bentley
Yeah,
downstairs.
and immediately after he brought Bentley downstairs, he come back up there and jumped on the back of me. Do it again. Do it again. And post this shit again when we got children not here.
So what? Hey, I said, oh, you so hot.
I'm in the middle of a sleep, laid out, cocked out like a wet seal in the damn bed. Get off of me.
Ow! That just right.
Then you just come through here. Don't say nothing. But I okra mouth.
So that further lets y'all know at nighttime. Woo! Gets it in.
Get your hand. Get your head on me. I can't stand you.
Oh, you so hot.
Sally, get back the air mattress. What she say? Get back the air mattress. Oh, wasn't nothing else for her air mattress, Ashley. Wasn't nothing else for her. She was a nice lady. She was a nice lady. Wasn't nothing else about her. She really didn't know that he was married. She didn't know. She was going off of what he was telling her. She didn't know. But I schooled her. And she thanked me. Because I told her, I said, don't never let nobody bamboozle you. And then she was finna buy him a car too. I said, girl, he with you for income tax. Don't do that. Because you're more than that as a woman. Don't do that. Yeah. And that's what I told her. Don't do that. You more than that as a woman. You deserve more than that. Don't ever let him do that. No man do that to you. So that's what I told her. You don't ever let nobody do that to you. Make you feel like you were worthless. That you just a side piece. Shit, no. Girl, don't do that. The older they get, the honeyder they get. They sure do. They say the older you get, the honeyder you get.
Okay, hell.
And then Bam is a man here. You hot Sally. I ain't hot. Hell no. Take me on down through there. No.
She was hot, y'all. The hell if she wasn't hot.
I can't stand
She
you.
was hot. Somebody call me. I'm going to tell you all about it.
Y'all better not call that phone. He didn't get the call. No, they didn't get it. Can't see the comment.
What's called?
Christine. They asking about that box Chevy now.
Oh, God damn, man.
Tell them where the spot at. Tilt know where it at. They got some down there for $400 now. I come through that other day.
Tilt.
I bet that some big won't go no further from out of there to that light right now.
Go get me one.
Why, Bama bad man, he was getting a car. Yeah, he was finna get a car, girl.
Why you sitting here telling my... Why you always
We
reminiscing?
talking about old school. We
But don't
talking.
reminisce on
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, they said you was finna get a salad. Did she have any kids by him? Oh, no, she ain't had no kid by him. My husband don't have no outside children. Hell no. He wouldn't be in him. If he had an outside, no. She ain't had no kid. Baby, it didn't even last a hot 2 weeks. It was just getting fired up. He went over there and did all that talking in 2 weeks. It was just getting fired up. That was 2 weeks worth of fucking combo that he was having. He had done almost work to do. He had it. He had the car.
Yeah, why no?
Tip, look at Tip.
Hey, Tip, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self. Follow behind Sammy. Goddamn coach rider.
Tip, where you at? Tip holler. Tip ain't no good. Oh, you grabbed your shit just a minute ago and went out the goddamn door and slammed. You low down okra mouth onion head.
I had no idea you down here talking about me.
Not no Chevy. Tip said not no Chevy.
Why you talking about me? Why?
Tip said not no
I'm
Chevy.
just saying, but every time you turn your camera on, you always.
I got it, cause you had not just put me up. You had not put me up, and that woman come out here and make me mad, cause she said I wanted to see your face, but I saw the head bowl. So when she made me mad, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm talking about you. She said she saw the head bud. She could hear head bud. She wanted to see my face.
Cause it's not no head.
And made me mad. She made me butt me hot. And then that when I went.
They seen the back of the damn cover.
Then I went to talking about, damn it. Then I went to talking about you, Dwayne.
Well, I'm just saying, but
shit. It's 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, he was getting a car, Susan. Yeah. Shit. Suzanne. Yeah. Suzanne, no, you ain't. Suzanne, talk about it.
All right.
Suzanne said in 2 weeks, they said you a bad boy.
Let me get my phone. Let me join in live.
Come on. Tell Suzanne. He was finna, in 2 weeks, he had a whip. He was finna nay-nay, girl. Shit. Watch me whip. Hey, watch me nay-nay. And watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Yeah. Y'all got to go back and watch when me and him did the show together and told it. That's what y'all got to watch. When me and Bama did the show together and told it. Yeah, I think it was one of our anniversaries. We did it. We did a show together. They on there laughing like hell. They laughing at you. They say, you bad, boy, you getting a car in 2 weeks. Don't get on there and get spotted.
Let me get on here and get spotted.
Get on there and get spotted now.
Let me let y'all know. Because you always bring
Sally, how much is the shipping charge? How much is the shipping charge? Somebody trying to sing something.
I don't know.
He don't know, he say. He let him get his set together. He got to get his refill in it first.
I don't need none of that in me.
And then he got to get his set together. And cause see, it's gonna be a fucking shit show. Dwayne, I'm streaming. Miss Bush said she's streaming.
Miss Bush don't do that.
2 weeks. Melt down, baby. I'm talking about to the ground. 2 weeks. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. You gotta be watching things. Keep your antennas up. I love y'all. I love you too, Miss Suzanne. See, this when you know you grown. And when people make mistakes, you can talk about it. They mean I tell you, everything ain't for the bad. Everything ain't for the bad. It ain't for the bad. Because I accepted my husband. And I stayed with my husband. And I got a good husband. Sella, what you doing? What he doing? Getting a car that quick. Shit, you know what he was doing? You know what he was doing over there to get a car that quick. Shit.
You worry about me what I was doing.
Don't worry about what she worried about it for. Don't you worry about it. Get him, Sally. Get it. We finna get it. We in it. Bama was a bad motherfucker. That lady was straight goofy. Not a car in 2 weeks. A car in 2 weeks. Shit, he was finna ride. Out. Put him some 12 back down. Don't know what the hell he was coming home to tell Pie. But, bro. Miss Laura Campbell said, bro. Amen. Blessing. Good morning, y'all. See, then when you know you grown. When you grown, you can talk like this in here. You grown talking like that.
I am not mad, Miss Lula Johnson. Trust me.
He ain't mad, Miss Lula. We talk about this all the time. Me and him that did the show together for our anniversary.
You just spoiled my damn plan.
What plan you had?
Because I'm finna get the guy.
What? Wait a minute.
Let me sit right here.
Wait
Let me
a
just tell
minute.
him. Let me sit right here together.
He said I spoiled that plan because he was finna get us a car. He didn't need to get me now. Because I wasn't going to ride in it anyway. I wanted to see what you were going to come in and say. Bama from Bankhead.
All day, baby.
West side shit. Sheila. And like the guy done got it like a massive fish.
Y'all, listen.
She teaching me because I'm going to pull out the closet. I'm gonna pull the closet jump out. Yeah, baby, you pull the closet jump out, baby.
That shit happened 10 years.
9 years ago. 9 years.
Sally, I tell her all the time. Every time she get to talking about me, to just go outside, go get a damn shovel, and start just using it because you always digging up old shit on me. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened
9 years ago.
9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Because it was our first year of marriage.
9 years ago. But damn it, let me tell you how the plan went down. All right? This is what the plan went down.
Tell them about the plan.
Everything was, happening. We was falling apart, falling out. She didn't want to be, going nowhere. She didn't want to be sociable. She want to be uppity, stuck up in the house, damn teacup and damn salsa.
I was working, though. I was working.
She wasn't working.
That's how I was working at that time. I was too working.
She wasn't working.
Ever since you fucking had me.
She wasn't working. She wasn't working with shit. She wasn't working.
And I was bet waking you down the night.
So
don't make me really tell it. You don't want me to really get
obviously
in there and tell it.
It don't matter.
Want me to get in there and really tell it.
Maybe that shit.
Because we were bet waking like hell. So don't even tell me you weren't getting no bet waking.
Yeah, we were bet waking. Yeah, we were. Like we were bet waking last night. We were bet waking.
Say it again. Say it again.
We was bet waking. So, I stepped on that because she wasn't paying me no attention.
Yes, I wasn't paying no attention.
I'm talking to these people,
man.
I'm talking to these. If you want me to tell it, let me tell it. Let me talk to these people and not to you. All right? She wasn't paying me no attention. You know what I'm saying? And I kept telling her, look, man, come on, let's go. Y'all know how she is. Y'all know how she is, because half of y'all call her, and when half of y'all call her, she don't answer the damn phone. So what that tell y'all? She don't want to be bothered, right? So I just said, the hell with it. Now, shit, I need a car. You do? Yeah. I need me a box Chevy. I had already scoped.
Yeah, because you took me down there.
The box Chevy.
You had took me down there to the motherfucking lot for me to get it, and I would.
Because I took her down.
I wouldn't get it. Hell no.
So she said no.
Hell no.
You don't want to get it?
You went to the next option.
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
But I didn't get it. Because she spoiled my plan.
Because she ran up through that motherfucker.
That's how that situation right there boiled out. You know what I'm saying?
Because she bust up in there. She bust out of there like what love got to do with it.
That's how that situation boiled out. All that shit there. Nothing.
Ask her how you want in there on the 500. Down 675. Beep. Pull over. I ain't pulling over. Bring your tone. Get that black eye.
I almost had the box Chevy. I was about to get the box Chevy. I had the box Chevy. Trust and believe you. I had the box damn Chevy, yo. Trust me. I'm gonna tell you how I know I had the box Chevy. I had the box Chevy. It's the goddamn dingo broad ended up getting sick. And she went to the hospital. That would fuck it up. If she wouldn't have went to the hospital, I was gonna have that cash in my hand. Cash. And I was going down and go get that goddamn box Chevy. And I was gonna come back and drive it and park it.
No, you wouldn't.
And I was gonna have me 4 wheels up under my asshole.
No, you wouldn't.
So I could get around.
No, you wouldn't.
And do what I
You
supposed to
already
do.
knew with the wife you had, especially the type you got, you
So,
weren't going to be doing it. You already knew.
Y'all ain't got to ask Sally about this damn story no damn more. Because
Yes,
I really don't want to hear about this shit no more. Y'all shouldn't even want to hear about it no more.
No, because you did. That's why you don't
Y'all shouldn't even want to hear about it no more.
Our mattress actually was fired up. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Alright.
Tina. So, anyway, y'all. Good morning. How y'all Sunday is? Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? What's going on? Come and talk to me. Hey, Joe Buford, what's happening with you, JB?
JB!
Joe Buford, where you been? You went out last night?
Hell yeah.
I know you went out last night.
JB on the prize. She probably going tonight too.
Shit, girl, when you go out, you don't even got to ask for nothing. They just open up the damn club doors for you.
JB!
Booyah.
JB!
Miss Cardia, I'm finna come knock on your door, okay?
That JB, that bad JB right there.
No, man, y'all look, that was 9 years ago, man. I was young, dumb, full of calm, shit like that there. You know, things happen. It's all right, y'all, you know. Everybody fuck up every once in a while. Players fuck up sometimes. I fucked up. Well, I was gonna park the car. Hell, I was gonna park the car at goddamn 380 the Gable where I was staying at. What did you mean?
No, it wasn't.
If I had a car, if I would have got the car was coming home with me, y'all.
No, it wasn't.
Trust me.
I bet it was.
I was coming home with the car. I was gonna park the car where I was staying at my sister's house when we were staying there.
No, it wasn't, y'all.
I was gonna park the car right there. Hey,
I'm telling you the car wasn't gonna be parked there.
Hey,
Hey.
Miss Ayana, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ayana. McCarty, I'm finna come knock on your door, okay? I'm in the Birmingham area, baby, right now.
She know you lying.
She know I'm not out there. I'm just telling her
I
that.
said she know you lying. She looking at Sally back here in this kitchen.
I'm a hustler, baby. Hey, and I want you to know. I was getting that goddamn box Chevy. Tip! I don't want to hear this shit no more, okay?
Tip, yes you do. We gonna laugh.
I don't want to hear it no more, Tip. Now look,
Everybody
I got to go get my mind right, y'all. All right? I got to go roll up some things. Miss Teresa, where you been? You been to Magic City? God, they say Magic City about to close down. You got to find another spot to go shake now. They said the city finna close it down. I highly think that now.
Them good, right?
Good morning, Miss Lisa. What's good?
No neck bone.
Oh.
How's your whole supper ready?
My who?
Your whole supper ready.
Oh, I thought you said my whole supper ready. I was about to say, what a whole supper?
Your supper, your dinner.
Oh, yes.
All right. How did you know he was cheating? Because I just told you how I know me, Corey. Because me and Change Up, he went to buying stuff that he went buying. Like, he bought boxers, new boxers, when he had been wearing the same holy drawers.
Let me tell her. It's called Google Me. Goggle. Google it.
He went to buying things he hadn't been buying. And then he said he was going to work an hour early and coming and getting off an hour late. And it didn't add up. That's all. Tip said she didn't start it.
Oh, shit.
And it didn't add up with the paycheck. That's how I found out. And then he got drunk. And the girl was calling and let him know she was in the hospital. And what I did was I'm an investigator. So what I did is I got me an app. And I've had his phone. I transferred all his phone calls and text messages to my phone. So every time his shit went out, mine went off. And that's just what it was. Period. Period out, period up, gay consent. That's how you be smart. You work smart, baby. When you think it and you feel it and your woman intuition kick in, it's the truth.
I'm going to get that
Period.
box Chevy, Tip.
Period. Smoke on where you? Oh, he must be going to use the bathroom. He going to use the bathroom. He going to go to the bathroom, child, Bentley. He gone, honey. He got the heck on. So that when they tell you that, it's that. But the problem of the situation of the matter is that we could talk about it. We over it. We done went past it, but we can help other people. His pattern changed. You right. We can help other people now. Miss Ella was going to have a exhaust. You better sell it, ain't you? Good morning, y'all.
Y'all heard Sally screaming in morning.
Who was gonna ride? Get. Selling about I see y'all this evening. All right, I'll see y'all all this evening because I'm finna get off. I done cooked this man his dinner. I'm finna get ready to lay on my couch for a minute, sit down on my couch for a minute. Then I'm going upstairs because I need to get my clothes packed. I need to get all my shit packed so I won't leave nothing for me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know definitely I go down there and leave something. Be in Florida trying to hunt a house stove and everything. And I'm not going to be hunting nothing.
But when I get paused, that's it. I'm not moving. I'll be right there.
Well, baby, I'm a, You know, you ain't gonna be right there. We gonna be moving.
Now,
Shifting around and moving around.
Oh, Yo-Yo bringing that Genesis down there. Yes, sir. Bring it to me, Yo-Yo.
We're gonna be moving around that part, yes. But when you grown, you grown. So we over it. We got past it. But it'll help somebody else in their marriage that might be going through that. And, you know, they just can't afford to handle it like that. Like I handle it. I handle it like a grown woman because I'm grown. I'm not a child. He knew what he wanted. I knew what I wanted. And we gave life another chance. We didn't put our family or our friends in our business. We handled it like between me and him. That's the reason why I like it here now. Because if you put them in it, everybody been saying I leave that motherfucker wouldn't go bite. You know, everybody deserve a second chance. But you don't deserve a third or fourth and a fifth. Thank you, Miss Willie, for the 100 stars. Thank you. So, I love each and every one of y'all. I'm going to shoot. Huh? You want me to come out there and sit down with you? All right, I'll be out there. Come on. Let me go on. Take my medicine out there. I'll go out there and sit with you. See, you want me to go out here and sit outside with him now. So let me go on out here and sit. My baby is on the plane to Florida now. For real. Y'all have a good Sunday. And I'll see y'all back later on. How did you get out that closet? What you mean how I got out of it? I walked out when he took his shirt off. Like that. And went over there to him when she was doing all that streaming, you hush, because I don't want you. I want that. I want what I came at, which was him. I didn't want her. Tell Bama I got a lighter. Mr. Richard said he got a lighter.
I'm on the way.
That's how you got to do it. Yeah, oh yeah. You got to just pay attention. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later on. I love y'all, man. See y'all later.
Bye.